Oh my god.
Oh my god, what winter? What? Oh, what? You're not kidding. Oh, what? Whew, okay.
Dude.
Let's look at the hero drafts! And you guys can go, oh my god, what face as well? Ah! What do you mean sec? There's no sec. There's when I say draft, you give me the freaking draft. Draft. Let's go. Okay, now you have to do your reaction again. Do the what face. Or the baby rage. What's up? Oh yeah, we gotta get out of this. Yeah, okay. So
10 seconds remaining.
Yamate versus Mushi. And Teki shows up.
5 seconds remaining.
Man, they have experience with that at ESL.
The battle of the two Shadow Fiend extraordinaires.
Reserve time.
And we'll see a Shadow Fiend in the hands of Mushi.
The Brood was a good band. Really good versus Techies. So, but none of the teams today the games we covered, no one actually first faced the Brood Mother. And they don't even first face ban it.
It's been second phase mostly. I think if there was a team that had like a really good Brood player, that would change. But like Chrissy played a good Brood, but it wasn't like the
Yeah, I
top
know.
level Brood.
It wasn't like the Brood like from what we saw
I
from
can't-
Secret and Vega.
Yeah, Vega especially. Do you think? Can you think of any of like the SE players who play like that top level Brood? Because
Daryl is-
none come to mind for
Daryl
me.
is SEA,
Yeah, Daryl's up. Yeah, he plays in China, but
so he doesn't come.
yeah, the best SEA Brood
Ohio
player.
used to play quite a good Brood.
Yeah,
He's not off lane anymore.
I'd
so.
say Ohio's Brood was definitely close to like being that top tier Brood. So we got Techie's Tusk, still strong. The Suicide Snowball, you can kill so
You
many
just
heroes
get
at level
armor,
1.
mass armor against Techies.
Level 1 Ring of Protection on Shadow Fiend.
You get a Sven, get
Ah.
armor, Warcry. What else is armor?
Dazzle.
Dazzle. But so they are running a Techies lineup, which means that they would require heavy costs. Like the other two costs would be more or less like damage dealers, like carry
10
type of
seconds
heroes.
remaining.
Because Techies is a hero that wants to prolong the game
5
as
seconds remaining.
much as possible. So you want to have Midas, late game carry, you
Reserve
name it.
time.
Alchemist is very suitable for this type of game.
And they picked supports like Undying who don't really go that well into the late game. So definitely the other heroes they want.
I think you
to
can
scale.
actually even go for like maybe a defensive type of like a core, like a Venom. You get a Midas
Mhm.
and a Venom, you keep farming and you delay the game with your wards. And you have maybe a secondary Alchemist farming in I don't know, something like that. Like
Okay.
the idea has to be late game focus, greed focus, you focus on economy wise, you focus on farming, using the map, and the techies will just automatically and naturally do his job, which is to annoy the shit out of the enemy.
Whew. I hope we get Yamate versus Mushi mid. That'd be some
Yeah,
good fun.
you will. Yeah,
Yeah, that's not a
the carry.
Yamate hero.
That's the carry. So that's a ban hero, it's a safe lane
Yeah.
hero. But I feel like PL versus I've seen a lot of this matchup. Oh damn.
Damn, you're right, dude. Winter, you've just been calling every Fnatic draft. You're like, it's a Mirana. Like, they're going Mirana. I have this feeling. And they go 5th pick Mirana. You're like, Sven. They're getting armor. They pick Sven. I don't know how you do it. I'm very jealous of your skills.
I spend a lot of time in Mushi, that's why.
I want your Dota prediction skills.
So for Satu Dua Tiga, you want to have more carry as usual. PR, I was talking about PR, you can actually go mid against SF. But the only issue with that is you're going to be able to last it well, Doppelganger to dodge razors. And you're going to require a team to make ganks because with the lens from the PR, it's actually quite easy to set up a kill on the SF. I'm not sure if you actually you saw the few games before, a couple of days ago. I think it was Signature Trust against Mineski where they ran PL versus SF mid. The CS was actually quite even and they had a roaming Night Stalker.
Okay.
So the Night Stalker was always pressuring the SF.
Yeah.
So right now they have the classic. I think this is you see a lot doing TI, PL plus Wyvern. Even though they have no clear synergy between the two heroes, you don't exactly like synergize very well. The hidden teamwork is because Splinter Blast is going to buy time. And he has very good laning ability to make sure you babysit the PL with the Embrace. So the hero generally slows the game down.
When you've got a lot of kill potential too in the lane with these two together.
Arctic Burn.
PL has like you think of him as a hard carry, but he has a lot of good
because of
laning
the
control.
Phantom Rush and Doppelganger, you can close distance and you can keep throwing your lance.
Lance is
So
great for kills.
he's a very, very strong laner in that sense because he's able to run and chase the off laner down.
And mangoes. Got to get those mangoes.
Is
Mango
serious?
PL. Absolutely. You get at least one mango in
Okay,
PL.
I guess
Any-
I can go on board
Any
with that.
European PL player or American PL player is buying mango. I don't know about Sadadurtiga. Wasn't it? Who got mango last game? Was it?
Ryo.
Right. Oh, yeah,
Tusk.
that was the Tusk. That's right. For Mineski.
So-
Mineski are just ahead of the metagame. That's why they're doing so well lately.
Yeah,
They
they,
know
are.
the
They understand the
mango
meta.
ways.
They understand how to use the heroes and
Yeah.
play the diverse their lineup between their strategies. So Darkseer is gonna be the final ban for Satu Dua Tiga. That is definitely interesting because I actually would not expect. I mean, it's possible, but it's with the combo of Sven and
Yep.
Shadowfiend with the vacuum, so it's still possible. But with the Undying, you generally want a more, I want to say more aggressive, because Undying and Darkseer in a lane doesn't synergize very well together.
Whoa. Timbersaw comes out. It's good.
This is PL. It's a
Anti-PL.
PL counter.
And they already have the Sven, but not. I mean,
You can
Sven's good.
consider Timbersaw as armor because of reactive. He doesn't get
Yeah.
he doesn't get a lot of armor at the start to
He's got
go.
awful armor without the passive being online. And it's good against heroes who are cold embrace because that just sets them up for the Timbersaw.
Yeah,
nukes.
but the thing is, like, we always have issue with this hero's laning phase.
he needs so much farm.
He needs so
and
much fun,
levels.
and his laning phase is very weak against Arctic Burn and the Lance.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though. Maybe with the Undying there, sort of to help him out in the lane. But Undying plus Timbersaw not the strongest kill combo. It's not like Undying Spirit Breaker or Undying Tusk.
He is one of the heroes against Tusk techies who has an escape. So as soon as you see the snowball coming at you, if you're near a tree, you can try and timber chain away. Because I remember when this was like such a pub cancer, like it's all of these freaking techies and Tusks. I would just play, if I had to go safe lane, I would play at Queen of Pain. As soon as you see snowball, you blink away.
Yeah, I know.
Always you want a hero with an escape against Tusk techies. So
10 seconds
timber chain helps out a bit.
So that's the secondary carry.
That's mid.
Yamate.
Yamate versus Mushi mid. Let's go.
Nice.
Wind
nice.
Ranger
Oh.
versus SF.
Wait.
Oh
yeah. I
yeah.
actually remember why. Because nobody can play the techies.
Is Yamate techies?
No, the old techies
Ben?
players was Ben.
Oh.
So Ben is gonna play techies. Yamate is gonna play PL. GG.
343 is normally support.
He
and
got
he's-
promoted this game. Yeah, I remember the
GG.
last time they ran this. Ben is always the techies player.
Oh wow. Oh, okay. Let's go to the other games. There's no Yamate versus
Okay,
Mushi
let's
mid.
go. I'm leaving.
Bored.
Next game.
What is the other game happening at the? By the way, has it started? We can. 4-8 versus MVP Hot 6.
Nah, this game.
Okay.
We're staying here.
We're staying here. Just kidding. That's a game. Hot 6 have to win a game. Let's go Hot 6. I will cheer them on silently without watching their game. Me and Ben need them to win some games for our lovely bets.
I realized that you guys have been.
Oh, it's happening. Yamate versus Mushi mid. Let's go. You see the PL items?
Oh, PL mid.
All right, we're back in business, Winter. We've got it. Whew. I was getting worried for a second there, you know? So, Wind Ranger is going...
Dude,
safe lane.
why are we not actually introducing the teams anymore? I realized since the last 2 days,
You don't-
whenever the
you
game
know.
starts, we don't introduce the teams.
You pop on the scoreboard, it introduces itself. It's redundant, you know?
Okay.
I don't know. We don't have... We don't always introduce the teams.
What's that? What's going on? Whoa, snowball. Whoa. Too far. He has boots
On Tusk.
on the techies.
On techies. Well, you're going suicide.
No, he hasn't chose a spell.
He wants
yet.
to go suicide. The suicide
I actually
level
think-
1 is...
I actually think it's better to get mines, sometimes because
No.
you
Not
start
with
with
Tusk.
mines. You start with mines, and then you get levels. You pressure the lane, then you get your suicide after.
But it's like a guaranteed level 1 first blood on most heroes with the snowball suicide.
Oh no, we're gonna see a fight here. Undying's coming in. Suicide.
Watch out for the suicide. It's
Oh.
hopefully coming.
He's
Snowball,
gonna
you've got a
suicide.
snowball SF, I think? One of the-
Suicide. Boom, shakalala.
and they, so they got first blood. Techies didn't get it, which hurts him a... I mean, it doesn't actually hurt him that much.
Yeah, it's not.
He would have gotten
problem,
XP, which is... But XP for 5 heroes is... You're looking at 32 XP each.
That's still first blood. You
Yeah.
just
And
don't
it-
complain.
It's on PL. It's better. Yamate, mid PL. First blood, bounty rune.
Rune, nice.
GG. Nicer.
Nice.
Mushi's going down. I wonder if there's more Mushi or Yamate fans in Is there more Mushi fans?
Obviously, it's Mushi. Dude, come on. That's a
Okay.
no-brainer.
No brainer. Sure, jeez. You go back to Dota 1 and it was maybe more Yamate fans. Initially, it began as more Yamate fans. I guess Mushi caught up. I'm a Yamate
Mushi
fan
caught
gay.
up big time. He's surpassing
I'm
big
on
time.
Team Yamate.
Okay, I'm on Team Mushi because
Okay.
I don't have a choice.
Okay. Oh, I mean, look at this. Mushi can't even win this lane by himself. He has to bring in a Hayo. Come on. Take the 1v1 like a man. A Hayo.
And you are calling me a flamer.
Oh,
Are you serious? And you're calling me a flamer and you say that?
I gotta back up my boy Yamate here.
What?
I
What
don't
is
want none of
this?
these dirty underhand Hayos.
Get out of my lane! Since Minerva.
Yeah, exactly. Leave this mid lane as the Yamate versus Mushi 1v1 showdown. This is what everybody wants to see. I'll leave if you leave.
But
And-
top lane we see, okay, Timber versus Windrunner.
I mean, this is
This
not.
is actually not that bad.
This is
for
what
Timber.
Timbersaw wants a 1v1 most
Yeah.
of the time.
And you can actually, I think you go for maybe 2 reactive armor against Windrunner. You get more regen, so you actually win the lane later into the.
It's gone 1-1-1 for now, but could see another point.
And he has that mango as well for. This lane is actually
yeah.
okay for. It's not a lane that Timbersaw struggles in.
Yeah. We're getting the Mango gaming happening.
Well, what the heck? Look at his CS. I just realized he's
9-3.
10 to
Wow.
4.
And yeah, Wind Ranger getting nothing. Oh dear.
Oh, yeah, this is not good.
So Techies is currently seeing bottom lane, has hit level 2, so has the mines available. We'll check out the bottom rune, won't get it. We'll head back bottom.
I don't think he needs the second point in reactive now. He can
Yeah,
just
he's
go
winning the lane,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
winning the lane. He
If you're
doesn't need-
struggling, I agree, but they buffed up the reactive armor, so you get 5 procs at level 1 now, so it is better. It's caught up by the shackle, but this is still just a level 2 power shot. This is dangerous. No win run. He's gone for the mango play. Another timber chain out. Power shot will hit, but
he hit
through the creeps. Yeah.
yeah.
And he's got bottle already, so this is actually okay for DJ. Still
This
got
is-
Sal,
This is
bottle.
really bad for the Windrunner. He's gonna run low on mana. Arctic Burn is going to come off cooldown in 25 seconds, so Timber is gonna be very comfy in the lane right now. And if you look at the CS on middle lane, SF is
Yes.
dominating the PR.
Yeah.
Thanks to Mr. Ohio.
And Mr. Ohio is now going to fall back and continue to be a good boyfriend and stack the neutrals for him as well.
More than a good boyfriend, a responsible boyfriend.
The way you said that. What makes a responsible boyfriend? Oh dear, Timbersaw solo kill in the off lane. Techies, oh what? Get that to the Techies. Come on, come on. Goes down. Techies may be forced to suicide here. TP out? Just,
Takis is not a responsible hero.
no, there's no responsible
You
gaming
leave
here.
shit around for people.
Ay ay ay.
That escalated quickly.
Well, Undying's gonna clean up his shit. Undying, he may look like a dirty fella, but he likes to run a clean ship here. So, from the get-go, Black just gonna do his thing farming. Take a look at the CS and you instantly think, damn, Fnatic have had a good laning stage. They've not been pressured at all. All 3 of their cores farming well. And
This is the
that's exactly the
Mushi
case.
special, you know. His
Yeah.
team's always wins the laning phase. But the issue is like the matchup they are having right now. I think they should maybe focus more on taking care of the shutting down the Timbersaw. The SF is gonna be able to get his farm on the jungle no matter what. So the amount of time spending trying to gank him and trying to slow him down probably would be not so relevant compared to trying to focus on the Timbersaw.
The Wyvern did go top it. Got
didn't
killed.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
solo
got
kill.
killed.
That was... You almost need to be there from this...
That was like the part moment you try to gank someone's lane and they fail and he
yeah.
tells you to F off.
Yeah, he's like,
But-
you're making my lane harder rather than easier. And that does make Wind Ranger's lane even harder, because Wyvern leached some XP, gave the Timbersaw a kill, so it helped
I
Timbersaw even
actually
more.
think in this lane, it could be a good idea for the Windrunner to get an Orb of Venom, because he's always like right-clicking this guy,
yeah.
and he's...
I mean, it just gives that extra bit of DPS.
Yeah, the extra slow and the extra DPS would be very
and
good.
it doesn't give reactive armor with the poison proc,
Yeah,
so...
no, you don't get... Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. I kind of like it.
But the more important thing is to make sure that all your power shots land, because your right clicks are not going to do too much of harass because of the reactive armor.
Yes.
So you need to land your power shots all the time.
And for now, DJ hasn't even chewed through his salve. It's the mango. He's
He still
winning
has
the
the
off lane because of the
mango,
mango,
yeah.
yeah. Easy HP regen.
Easy.
He's using spells just to last hit now. Doesn't really have
Man,
mana problems.
He has his arcanes in 200 gold.
Yeah.
One more wave.
Still has 2 bottle charges left. He has been going for runes when he needs to.
Oh, so now you can actually chakram the siege creep.
And it's pure damage. So this is one of the better heroes for. He should have taken that siege creep there. He could have used even Whirling Death, or the Timber. I guess Whirling Death isn't
mid
pure.
lane. Mid lane, the 1v1
Yamate,
battle, Yamate versus
Yamate.
Mushi. Oh no, he's not gonna go in. Here comes the boyfriend! The responsible boyfriend is here to
Oh,
save
no.
the day!
And the best friend in the Timbersaw as well.
No.
Oh, it's a disaster.
That was next level responsibility.
Oh gosh. It wasn't just. It was the responsible boyfriend and the boyfriend's whole family in the case of the Timbersaw there.
Okay, the boyfriend's cousin.
Yeah. The very beefy, buff cousin who has possible gang affiliations. You know the kind of people I'm talking about, Winter.
What's going on? What's going on?
Misses the chakram. May have been a kill if he hits that chakram, actually. And only just leveled up Windrun at level 7. Went for. I kind of like the build Windrunner did, not getting Windrun, just prioritizing more points in the other spells when you're against the Timbersaw. But
Oh, he's gonna try and get.
Yes.
Wow, he's playing really aggressive.
Why
With
not?
the Wyvern here, maybe they have a good chance, a slight chance of. Oh no, he doesn't have enough mana for 3 spells. No, no way.
No focus fire, and yeah, can't get shackle power and focus fire. DJ's fine.
He's totally dominating the lane now.
Oh, yeah.
He has Arcane's bottle and Mango.
I think, yeah, importantly, Ming.
We have to make it important.
It is important. Oh, he missed the Timber Chain. That could have been a good amount of burst damage. Now the turnaround is there. Has stick charges. Now he's got 3 spells if he goes for it, but not going to see that happen. Only level 3 power
Now
shot.
the Mango has served its purpose.
Oh, he ate it. Did he eat his mango?
Yeah, he took his
lost his
mango.
HP regen now. He
He
didn't
still
eat
has
the
a
mana.
salve. He's fine.
Well, he can drop his arcane boots and eat the mango
Now the
for
responsible,
full value.
Now the responsible boyfriend comes to refill his drink.
Yep. Gives him a new drink. Brings some wards as well. He's what's his quelling blade play? I guess he just randomly chopping down trees. Oh, he's
Oh.
using it for the mines. Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we forgot
Nice,
about this
nice.
Dyer's
Easy. And we do get that little bit of gold now as well.
So it's like
Techies.
10 seconds. Wow, this Takis is actually not. He doesn't have Soul Ring or he has enough gold for Arcanes.
He's prioritizing just the suicide, it seems. But be careful here.
Suicide. He needs to shackle for suicide to happen. Shackle. Oh, no!
He may kill up Ben.
No!
Oh, misses the across the ravine. He's got dodged the chakram. Ahire's like, yeah, I don't want any of that. But the suicide now wasted. Timbersaw, where are you at, bro? Where you at?
No mana, bro.
Oh. Use your bottle.
Oh.
Use your salve. Yamate will.
Oh my god, he didn't bottle earlier.
He had salve and bottle, and
Yeah.
he was just on the high ground, not taking any damage.
You know what actually
Ooh.
secured that kill? Phantom Rush.
Radiant's
Yeah.
top tower
Phantom Rush there.
It's good.
He closed the distance too quickly. Didn't expect it.
It's a good spell.
That's why you
At least
always,
you
always
always
get 1 point.
You don't.
You
I
don't
think we're seeing more PLs max out Doppelganger, but then go stats after Doppelganger, like 441 stats. At least stats until like level 15 or so.
I think you have to max Doppelganger.
Yeah.
Then you get stats.
I don't like, for a long while it was 411 with stats, and I think that build has been proven to be kind of shit now. So we're seeing less of that, which is good. It's more fun seeing the max Doppelganger. And
Okay, guess what? PL's on top of the network.
Yamate. Well, that was all from that double kill. He may not have the CS, but he's got the kills. Both those kills were, yeah, big streaks. 600 gold for Timbersaw.
And now Mushi's rewarding his responsible boyfriend with a lane.
Okay. Well, Mushi's, I mean, it's only because he's got to jungle himself or
He got
herself.
a replacement
Yeah.
boyfriend.
I don't need your baby cell. Just take. No, it's just where you want some time apart. This is just the. Let's split up for a month and then get back together later. When
Yeah,
they
you
start
need time,
5
You
manning.
need time apart so you actually
Yeah.
figure things out.
You realize
chill.
how much you mean to each other.
Shit.
Mushi, he's just off enjoying life. He found a new companion in the Dazzle net who helps him secure a rune. He's having a little fling, but he'll go back to a higher. Don't you worry. I've seen how this story plays out. I've seen all the Twilight movies.
You sure? Isn't it only for girls?
I don't know. What's wrong with you? Got a problem with the Twilight movies?
Please.
Please don't bring that judgmental tone to the broadcast, Winter. That's unprofessional. Oh, she's missed another Timber Chain. He's not a Timber player.
Damn,
We need the best. We need the best SEA Timber Soul back.
You're calling me the flamer when you're talking like this. How can you actually call me a flamer
When did I call you the Flamer? Ben calls you the Flamer. I'm open about my flaming habits slash.
Master of Madness.
Nice.
He's gonna die! Oh, Master of Madness!
Ay ay ay.
Ay ay ay. Ay 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 ay.
What do you think of the Mask of Madness build? Obviously, it looks
got-
bad. Looks bad there.
Obviously, it looks bad there.
Yeah, but no, in general, like I think it's hard to justify this game because of the burst damage.
My
but
German friend told me that it's the best build.
black, yeah.
Yeah.
Is under attack.
When I went to the
I don't know
house,
about all games.
he said that it's always better.
Just
get
because
that.
if you can
You farm so fast.
farm
so
and
you
jungle
Are,
super.
you are at 522 move speed with VT.
Is under attack.
BT's Mask of Madness 520.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
all about the speed.
Does he go Mask of Madness Boots of Travel?
Yeah, he does. He's a greedy.
You're so bad at fighting though.
He's a greedy German, you know. He goes Midas all the time.
Yeah.
He goes Battle Fury.
Yeah, I feel like that mentality is a very greedy way of look. Like if you look at like what Boots of Travel plus Aquila gives you, you can fight really well just by having levels and the movement speed of travels. Like that's kind of like the Envy style where you farm and then you TP into fight.
And the other reason is because PR doesn't have item slots, you know. You always that's why you want to get the BTs because you
Yes.
don't have space to carry a
You want to have the Ring of Aquila. The Quelling Blade really helps you farm as well. I feel like Quelling Blade is a must-buy item.
a must buy item.
Must buy.
Carry mentality.
Get it while it's hot. It's on sale, Winter. 225 gold a piece.
Anyone can get it.
Yeah.
No restrictions.
Dyer's
Undyings can get it. You know? Suicide possibly coming in. DJ gets caught by the snowball. Suicide kill onto Timbersaw. That's a important kill to get, and they'll bring down the tombstone with the Mask of Madness.
Oh
A
no!
higher will not get
My
the TP.
responsible boyfriend
is under attack.
lives to tell the tale another day.
Okay. He brought protection. He is a responsible boyfriend.
They didn't use it.
Black he's alone at this bottom lane. TP's coming in now, but that's going to be too late. Black looking for just a return kill, which he won't find, and PL picks up another big kill. Yamate may have blown himself up earlier, but he is finding action around the map.
Oh dear, this is not looking good for Fnatic.
It's
It started out really
still
well.
they're still up 4K net worth.
Yeah, but
They're playing greedy.
It's coming to a point where the techies has a lot of levels. It's gonna be very tough to move around the map because now if you're trying to go look for the PR, you never know where's the mines and you don't really want to get a gem so early. So the stage of the game becomes a very a stationary stage where 1, 2, 3 is just going to be focusing on farming speed push, and then they have power shot and splinter blast to push out waves and the ice shards. So it's going to be a very Naga Siren stage of the game for 1, 2, 3. They're going to be just kiting you around, get farm, lay mines everywhere, and try to catch you off
Do
guard.
Fnatic maybe 5-man then with the
you want the 5-man
Yeah.
with the Undying Tombstone, and you
And-
need to just bring sentries
Yep.
down one lane.
mech, Tombstone, and Sentry, and you push one lane.
Yeah.
But like you say, split push is the way to counterplay that. So if you see them grouping up as 5 in one lane, PL split pushes
Yeah, and
one.
they don't have, because
Green
they have
Ranger
Timber
another.
They have Timber, so they don't have one hero that's, if he's missing, he pressures you, so you can't push out the other lanes. There's no Clockwork, there's no Bat Rider,
They have no catch with
there's
their
no
lineup.
Night Stalker. I mean, Sven is the only hero that
And-
has a stun. So they're gonna be probably kited around.
And it's not like Sven has
too
a
much.
blink stun engagement to catch you by surprise. So
Yeah,
pickup potential is very
they have
lacking.
very good ways of killing the illusions of the PR, I must say, with the Timber and the
Yep.
SS and the Cleave from Sven. But catching him would be a problem now.
Well, even their two supports, they don't have like that Winter's Curse or anything. It's Undying Dazzle, both with no disables, no lockdown. So definitely a big
They are
weakness.
responsible supports that keep you healthy. They make sure Mushi don't die.
Yeah. Mushi wasn't thinking about the stunt. He just wanted to make sure, he has a easy lane.
Bottom tower
It's like, I'm versing Yamate. Gotta make sure I win my lane. Doesn't matter about the other stuff happening.
I can lose the game, but I must win my lane.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah. These guys, they get along well now. They've had their rocky patches, but at least from what it sounds like, they get along well.
No one remembers the past anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That was.
You have to move forward, you know.
Mushi Yamate reunited on a new team in the future. Who knows? Could happen.
I did not say that, okay? It didn't come up from my
Whoa, Winter confirmed by Winter. He didn't deny it. He just head to Reddit, guys. Fnatic to replace somebody with Yamate. Yamate to support.
In your dreams, my friend.
Yamate will be the new boyfriend. He'll replace Ahayo and bring in Yamate. And say, Yamate, you gotta support me.
But
I beat you mid. You go support me.
But that relationship will be very rocky. They'll be
Yep.
they'll be fighting all the time. I wanna go for dinner now. No. We train. We don't go for dinner.
That's
that's how the fight starts.
That's the rebound relationship. You're on the rebound. You're just looking for what's there, and it's definitely never a good relationship. Well, speaking of relationships, Yamate has picked up a boots of travel with the Mask of Madness. That super movement speed PL is happening. I'm not sure how that segue works, but we'll go with it. Fnatic have good tower defense. You don't really want to just push into the Chakram. And not to mention an Undying who can TP in at any time and make himself known with a tombstone.
But right now, 1, 2, 3 are just really happy with the game is going. How the game is going. They're kiting. They're getting farm.
Windrange is going Midas. It looks like they seem to only care about
really?
farm. I mean, what's got Maelstrom?
Yeah, like I mentioned, if it's a Techies game, it's always good to go Midas on your heroes.
It doesn't seem to be Maelstrom. It could be Maelstrom if you want to pick up the Mithril Hammer soon.
I think Midas though.
I don't.
But it's very rare you see Midas on Windranger.
Yeah. Oh, Suicide bottom lane. They have gone diving in. Ice. The one leading the way. They get the Winter's Curse off DJ. That's his death as well. 2 for 2 trade so far, but the Techie Suicide not really counting. Tombstone TP from
Mushi boss down. Red boss down.
Yep. Did pick up a Sand
very
just seeing a face.
That was so.
Oh yeah, it was a 1 for 2 trade, and they're getting the tier 1 mid tower. 343 goes in with a DD rune.
Oh, it's a Maelstrom.
Okay. The one here, Maelstrom is really good against Timbersaw because the lightning damage doesn't care about his reactive armor. So it is nice for trying to bring down Timbersaw. And Sven, all these high armor heroes.
It's also allowing them to focus on their game plan. Kite keeps speed pushing. Maelstrom provides that for you.
Yep.
And you just try to make them move around, trying to defend their lane. So it's definitely an item that fits their game plan, what they need to do.
Well, and I still feel like against high armor heroes, it's better to have the Maelstrom potentially than just the right click damage.
So they have the dagger on Mr. Black as well.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the dagger on the Techies, which is also there. Mr. Ben.
Serious?
Yeah, Blink Suicide. Why not? This means he doesn't have to rely on the snowball, which sometimes can get disjointed. He's just going suicide mode.
You have to do the.
This is the way you. I think you can't play Techies as like the landmines Techies just doesn't work anymore. You can only really play.
Why
the
not? You
suicide
actually can place more mines now with the buff. Rebalance, you want to call it.
You can place more.
You have more mines in different locations because of the lower cooldown.
You don't have the mana pool to
top lane.
support it so
top
well.
Lane, look at the duel.
Yamate?
Take that.
He doesn't want to Mask of Madness in. He's seen what happens when he does that.
Take that. I remember what you did last summer. Revenge.
That sounds like a movie I'd watch. Featuring Chai Li Feng and what's Yamate's name?
Wei Peng.
And I know his initials is NWP.
But they gotta kill.
They gotta kill on Mushi. That's what they gotta kill on.
Oh my.
I saw that one. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they've dived under the tower. I've caught the more important kill, the kill on Mushi. That's the kill everyone cares about.
Man, we sound so biased now.
What do you mean biased? It's the Yamate versus Mushi showdown. This is the SEA quote-unquote rivalry. They're not enemies by any means, but it's a whatever you say, it is a rivalry. Like, they may get along now, but it's still a rivalry.
Yeah, and honestly, back to the game, SF is the biggest skill they can get.
Yeah.
Right now, after the Sven, and PR is also the biggest skill that Fnatic are looking to get.
It was a 2-for-1 trade, but it seems fine for 1-2-3. They're playing the farm game. They get a kill in the SF. Mushi's being kept down a bit. Overall, the net worth's still looking good for the 3 Fnatic cores. So when you look at the net worth chart, late game, Do you feel either side has a clear edge? I mean, Techies in the late game is just a pain in the ass to deal with.
I think Fnatic's late game should be stronger.
Okay.
They have the Dazzle, Grave, and Weave late game with. I think Timber, Sven, and SF is stronger.
Yeah. And they've just got enough heroes to deal with PL illusions. Is the other.
Oh,
big
here we
thing
go
for
again.
me.
Black is the one getting caught out this time. I'm gonna get slowed, but it lands.
Yamate's probably thinking, man, I wish this was Mushi. Why didn't we find the SF? He's got no mana. He can't even use the stun here. Does mean he's not taking the mana break damage anymore, but this is not looking good for him. Ben drops a mine. Black just being kind of left alone. One remote mine after the grave. Not going to be enough damage. Black looking like he'll survive. He's got a blink escape. In comes... Well, Windrange actually kills the SF. That's happening at mid. DJ now out of mine himself. The Diffusal Blade doing all kinds of work, but they kind of run out of firepower. No more Arctic Burn, and Yamate limited in his damage output with no mana, and I mean the mana break damage doesn't kick in.
They got Mushi. Victory.
Yamate probably just upset
He
also
got
there.
he got a solo kill with the Maelstrom.
I think he had one. Did he have the Tuss there? I think Tuss was there in mid lane as well. I didn't see.
I'm not sure.
I'd be surprised if Tuss wasn't involved. I think Tuss got the kill, then just headbot immediately after.
The thing's starting to look really shaky for Fnatic now.
Yeah, it's weird because Fnatic has had this gold advantage for as long as I can remember, but it just feels like it's 1, 2, 3 who are controlling the tempo of the game.
They are, you know, because of the Techies factor, you know, you are always scared of where you, like against Techies you have to play differently. You're always scared of where you're moving, and you're not going to try to play too aggressive because you're fearful of the mines and you're unsure of the position. So it allows the opponent to be much more, you know, aggressive in their play. They can be the team that takes more initiative because of the fear factor of the landmines. Oh, Ohio, he's gonna get scouted. Oh no, I think he might actually be dead. Yeah, there's so many
He's
heroes.
walking into these heroes as well. Shackle is available with the stream behind. That's a unneeded suicide.
It's a long cooldown.
Yes,
so
it's the cooldown that matters more than the... I mean, death timer is so short that it's very much the cooldown. 100 seconds, so... It sounds like a long cooldown, but by the time you respawn and you go to a lane, start planting mines, it's up in about 50 seconds or so, 40, 50 seconds. Which does matter. It means there is some breathing room to play around for Fnatic. Still a kill secured, and when you're playing a farm game, using a suicide for a support doesn't feel like that bad of an idea, because you're playing a farm game.
We have another pick-off tool right now, Shadow Blade. Mushi is once again
They're
the
Mushi
target.
hunters. The entire team. It's no longer just Yamate. Everybody is become a Mushi hunter.
You need they have BTs on Yamate, so they can actually go in with Shadow Blade, wait for a creep wave, and boost or travel. Oh no, he's actually gonna run in with haste.
He's got backup. They know. They've learned that. Everybody wants a piece of the Mushi.
Protect the raid boss. They're gonna get net instead, I guess. They're gonna kill net.
Yep, they see him. They're going in net. Insta-grave. No escape for him, and we'll have to see if Fnatic try and take this fight. They are TPing in one more. That's the Sven rotating in. Mushi has no BKB. His SMY also not delivered yet. He's not that tanky, and something he's going to be careful of. Ice goes in with the Walrus Punch onto a higher. The Stormbolt will meet him, and that's going to be a return kill going their way. Timbersaw rocks up, and doesn't look like any more casualties. Yamate escaped very low on HP. And DJ off in the sidelines here. We'll see what he can make happen. Right now, it's just defend the tower. Throw the Splinter Blast, throw power shots. Try and just spam them back away from this tier 2. Maybe easier said than done. Arctic Burn could be key here if they can get that on some of these core heroes. If it's there, and looks like Mushi, he wants the tier 2. He'll get it. Off to the side, though. Chrissy chains onto the higher ground. They know he's up here. They're pinging him, but he gets a second chain off and will get back to safety.
They're starting to get more farm on the Timber, so the Timber is going to be the answer to the split push.
Yeah.
He has bots, Bloodstone now, so he's going to be able to deal with the PL very, very well. So we'll see how they actually approach the game from here, since now Fnatic are going to try to farm all 3 lanes with their 3 cores, and you hide the supports behind the cores that you anticipate getting ganked. Oh no, the Timber is going to get...
Maelstrom. It doesn't actually get low enough where it would have mattered. Instead, they should get the kill on net. Another Ice Shards in 3 seconds. Not going to get the kill. Blackrock's up, and now Ice in a world of pain. He meets his demise to a Sven Blink initiation, and Fnatic seem back on track here as they look to take the top tier 2 tower. Mushi's finally delivered that SMY, which he bought the Sand so long ago and just left it at base. Just kind of
Typical Moshi.
trying to just make it feel better with age, I guess. He could have just like he was actually dead when he bought the Sanj and then didn't put it on his hero when he respawned. So it wasn't that the Kuru was in use or that he was busy. God damn it! Yamate just loses half of his HP from one combo, and the chase is on. He's got another doppelganger.
You might
at
be
5.
able to turn and kill him with his lance.
Yeah. Well, here's the Wyvern. They just need an Arctic Burn. He looks like it's on cooldown. There's this curse available. About Mask of Madness is something you've got to be careful about using when chasing. And TP's come in from the side of Fnatic. Where is this techies? I want to see more suicides.
No suicides. PR just continues to farm.
I'm curious to see what Ben gets. He's picked up a Sage's Mask, which means Yule's Scepter, I guess.
I don't think you get anything else.
Unless you go for the Medallion for like a Roche.
I think use is good though because
Medallion Suicide though.
probably use though. You get mana regen.
Yeah.
And then
both are good. Medallion's just like a cheap.
the only way
option.
you get like killed from full is from Sven's stun. So use will actually help you dodge that. That's the only stun they have. Oh well, that's enough to kill him. See you.
I think even a Yule's you don't react to that. but-
Free Bloodstone charge for Timbersaw.
Oh wow.
Regen rune.
Okay.
Puts up travel to top. So he's gonna be always doing this. He follows the PL wherever he goes to.
Yeah, he actually wrecks the PL right now. He will continue to do so for the majority of this game until PL gets a huge amount
Heart,
of
I
HP.
guess.
Yeah, Heart,
Guardian.
Guardi's possible, even both. PL needs a lot of survivability this
we
game.
have the gem on the responsible boyfriend. He's gonna be able to spot out any mines and wards around.
Alright. Yamate immediately TPs away from the Timbersaw, which is probably what we'll keep seeing from him. Timbersaw shows up to your lane, leave.
The
And-
dodge game, you know.
Yep.
Dodgeball.
It's hide and seek.
Well, he actually goes for the aggressive build. He goes for the dagger. I was actually feeling more for the
Oh, and Timbersaw.
agonyms because you can deal with the illusions all the time. But
You can chase, like, you can use your... Because that first combo he throws normally gets the PL to half HP, and then he gets juked by the PL, but with a blink he can maybe catch up and secure a kill.
yeah, but the
It
thing is, like,
seems-
you get very slot limited as Timbersaw as
Yeah.
the game progresses. You want to have, what,
He's-
agonyms and Octarine Core after
He's
this.
still got 3 open slots. Like, the Wand, Stout, and Bottle can all be replaced very easily. So, Ag, Shivers, +1.
Octarine Core.
Yeah, I think it's easily
And-
justifiable, and it's going to work just fine for him.
Yeah, there's no more space for Hex now on Timbersaw.
Oh, well, late game if you need to replace the Blink with a Hex. I mean, that's looking at, like, 60+ minutes in. To me, it's an item which for the next 10 minutes can have a high impact. I really like the Blink. I think it's a great pickup this game. Like looking at what happened bottom lane where he almost killed the PL. If he has a Blink there, Yamate almost is certainly dead.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's going to allow him to always, you know, chase up the PL. So the PL is going to have a hard time running away from him.
Look
let's
at this
see, top
little
lane, Mask
techie's-
of Madness. Man,
By the
one-
way, this
one
interesting
chakra-
Techie's Mind Trap at the Roshan pit. He's put one mind on the low ground and then putting the big stack on the high ground. This is some cheeky little plays from
So
the
you
old
run in, you
Techie.
see one mine, you think you're safe.
Yeah, you kill it and they're like, oh yeah, let's... And they know this is the timing where Fnatic want to take Roshan. Fnatic are the ones controlling the map, pressing their advantage, taking towers, and likely to go for Roche fairly soon. The question is going to be, do they get any high ground ward vision to scout the
Windrunner.
mines?
Who's going to be able to get
What?
the wind run off, but still going to die
mana.
to the nuke.
And with all these lanes pushed out, is it Roshan time? Is this trap going to work? That'd be
Oh
crazy.
my god. The dual bottom. Mushi gets the Requiem off.
Yamate barely survives, but he just feels so squishy. He needs so many items, but that's where I guess the Mask of Madness is going to help you farm them.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
It still seems it's taking some time to get there.
Man, they're both net and net in net
Here we
worth.
go. It's happening.
How many mines are there?
It looks
Can't
like
count.
a lot. They haven't even scattered the low
Wait,
ground
where's
one.
the... Oh, here's the responsible boyfriend. GG.
Oh, they see the high ground ones. The weave sword. Okay, it was
Man,
only
it's like
3 or 4.
It's 3. It's
Man, if he had like a 6 mine stack there, they were all in range too. But here comes the Roche contest.
the sigil. They need the sigil to scout.
It's too late. They're not even going to get in any time. Mushi's kind of trapped on one side of the ice shots, but not going to matter, and I don't see any way 1, 2, 3 can win this fight. Well, taking Roche is as easy as 1, 2, 3, and Fnatic
As easy as 1, 2, 3.
will maybe even go for high ground. There's no mine set up to defend any of these lanes right
Well,
now.
he's actually going to go for a Hex, yeah?
On
Blink Hex.
on the Timbersaw.
Yeah. Unless it's a Lincoln.
As I'd say, Lincoln's is good as well this game, but
But they want
Hex
to
is
kill.
more likely.
Yeah, because they
Yep.
want to kill. They only have one stun on the
Yeah.
Sven, so they want to kill the. You solve the Hex, the disable.
PL, win range, whoever it may be. Even preventing like techies from getting off a suicide can be justified. So
Oh no, top lane. He timber chains in and loses all his mana. And but he has a lot of backup
It's got
coming
regen.
in. Incoming backup.
yeah, he's fine. He'll get all this back with the Bloodstone or the regen rune if he wants to pop it. Don't worry, there's no mana void or anything. It's fine. It's really like. That was the other reason we saw a bit less Timbersaw. The hero actually does quite bad against anti-mage, even with the pure damage.
But you do pure damage, right?
Yeah.
So you should be doing well against.
Every
AM.
time I play Timbersaw against anti-mage, I just get mana voided all the time.
But you're good against AM in the lane
Yeah, the lane
because of pure damage.
is fine.
It's what comes after. It's not fine.
So Mushi going very defensive has picked up Satanic.
He basically just needs to survive though. All their cores, their job is just to make sure that they survive in team fights.
Do you think this was like the survival item, not like that Skadi would have been better? I think Skadi's
I think-
HP and armor.
I think the reason why he went for Satanic is because they have Dazzle. So no matter how much
Yeah.
knockdown he gets, punished by 1, 2, 3, one grave, and then when he's
He
out
can't
of- when he's
lifesteal the
out of
illusions
stun,
though.
yeah, when he's out of the
Yeah.
stun, he just Satanics and just get back. I think the idea is that
Yeah,
because of
I
that.
think the idea is good. It's more like if you're likely dying it's to illusions and you might not be able to get off the lifesteal, Windrunner can pop the Windrun to prevent you getting it. There's a lot of disables to stun you during the Satanic. I don't think it's a bad pickup. I just think Skadi would have been better. And I can understand, like, the Grave Satanic has really nice synergy.
I think the other possible reason is because they want the way the fights are progressing is they are trying to push high ground. SF is getting chip damage,
Yeah.
by power shot and the shots and splinter blast. So you want to have the sustain. Skadi doesn't provide you that sustain.
Yeah, they've got Soul Rip, which is okay. Soul Rip and Dazzle, it's not bad by any means.
Yeah, but generally he's like the idea is just that he wants to keep sustaining himself.
Can tank the mines.
Yeah.
That was a bit of an explosion coming out. Tombstone also went out. A bit of an unnecessary one from Ohio, but not going to be the end of the world.
Prevention is better than cure. He's the responsible boyfriend.
I don't like where this analogy is going. I have nightmares about that stuff. I'm too young, Winter. Well, Fnatic do seem content on going for a siege here. I realize PL's still at that awkward stage where not quite ready to fight, isn't strong enough to run on in, at least not to start the fight. Can send illusions, which are pesky. PL very much needs to tank up with either Heart or Skadi, it feels like. And for now,
Skadi
gonna struggle.
probably a little better, gives him armor, but Hard is also a good choice against Timbersaw.
Well, Skadi just also helps you slow down these, like a BKB Sven who's in the front lines a little bit. If
Yeah.
you don't really want to be right clicking the Sven though.
It's
That's where it's
probably-
like,
Probably more valuable to get the Skadi, I
Yeah.
guess.
hard to say. I think either item he's still going to look underwhelming regardless of which one he gets. It's hard to picture him even with that tanky item pickup suddenly being a huge monster. It's going to come more down to the rest of his team getting a good Winter's Curse, good Shackle shots, good snowballs, and Boris punches off. I feel like that's the more important thing than the PL item choice. He does need HP, that goes without saying, but the biggest thing is the spell usage for 1, 2, 3 to win a fight. They did
So
go
what is the techies actually going to do in a team?
Suicide. It's
Just
Medallion suicide. It's 1k damage nuke in an AoE, which doesn't give full damage if you're not caught right in the middle. He's going to try and amplify it with Medallion. A lot of these heroes have high armor though. That's where
Can he actually blow up the desert from full? Probably not, right?
close with like one nuke on top.
One, because Medallion will drop his armor to 0,
Yeah.
and he has 1.2k.
With like a power shot
it'll be
or a
close.
splinter
It'll be
blast.
close.
There'll be like another theoretical nuke coming out, so I guess Dazzle's the main target. Everyone else is way too tanky. Undying, maybe. Undying, possible, if you get him low enough. Timbersaw, 2k HP, and
Oh, he dodges the stun. Well played.
yeah. Yamate gonna actually go for the tombstone. That was not the play. He should have just backed off. That great Winter's Curse onto a higher. They'll beat him to death. The blink chases on. DJ has a hex available. Doesn't use it onto Yamate, who does manage to get back to the high ground.
There's nothing his team could have done.
For the cause, I guess.
Top tower has fallen.
And 1, 2, 3. Very much it feels like they need to find pickoffs where possible. They actually get a secondary pickoff item for the Tusk, not just the Shadow Blade now. He's got Blink Dagger as well. And they need more great Winter's Curses like that one. That's what it's going to come down to.
They might even need a second Winter's Curse.
Yeah, farming that could be tricky. Do you go for a Refresher or Blink? I guess it depends. If you feel you can farm Refresher, you go for it. But if you feel you need an item now, you get a Blink or a Vlad's or something cheaper, more cost effective.
I think if you look at how the team fights have been progressing, he needs to do like a lot of damage. So Refresher is probably the choice.
Yeah.
I think if he gets Vlad's or like any small items like Force Staff or Dagger, he's not going to be able to win them the fight.
Okay.
When the game, because they are expecting the game to go really long.
Yeah, they want to.
So why not just try to get the biggest possible impact item that you can get?
Well, while this game's slowed down, Winter, I want to check what's happening in the other game.
Oh, sure.
I'm curious.
I'll
I want to see how my and
do it.
Ben's team Hot 6 are doing.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
And we got a pause, so it's perfect. So you can give us some intel. I think Europe is also starting.
I'm placing an observer
soon.
ward in this game, so I know what's happening.
All right, you're on camera for it. So Europe should also be starting about 5-10 minutes time. So we'll also probably after this game check out what's happening in the Europe Dota 2 action. For those of you curious to see those games as well. But all right for now. So
wait,
tell me
hang on.
what's going on.
Hang on. He's on my screen, yeah, so I have
Oh,
to...
no. I mean, we'll come back to this game once it resumes. We're only on yours. It doesn't matter too much.
Oh, it's not on my screen?
Yeah, it is. But just for like 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure, I'll toggle my settings.
Oh, wow, this game looks over anyway. Net worth?
Yeah, GG, okay. I changed my
Tell me the net worth. Okay.
I changed my settings for nothing.
Yeah. All right, we're back. The pause is over, and Hot 6 are unfortunately losing. It looked like a one-sided affair. But right now, yeah, this Mushi versus Yamate showdown is... It's close, but it feels like Fnatic have a much better hold over the game.
They got farm on more heroes, I want to say. The SF
Yeah.
Timber and Sven. Whereas if you look at Satu Dua Tiga or 1, 2, 3, the farm is concentrated on only the PR.
Ooh, this could go well if they can catch out the Timbersaw here. Ice is leading the way. Shadowblade in. PL there hexes him and then just chains away. The snowball will follow. After this, though, what can you do to cancel his TP? He's going to go for a chain TP, and that gets him out of there. I was thinking in my head, like, okay, Walrus Punch, Snowball. There's no more stuns left. That's an issue. When you can't... You really need, like, when you have 2 cores going for a gank at this stage of the game, they need to be able to get that kill. You don't want to have to invest 3 or 4 heroes to find pickoffs. Net got a weird item. I don't know why. Atos? That seems a bit odd.
HP, so you can survive the suicide. I mean,
Doesn't need the mana. I mean, he's got a huge mana pool with the arcanes.
I think the main reason why he got this is because he's always staying behind, and this is the item that allows him to actually do something in fights by staying far away.
Pretty good against like a win run to...
I guess the other item
Friendly
you could
escape.
argue that's better is probably Force Staff against the Tusk. You want to be able to save your team.
I mean, even just a Solar Crest to beef up your SF in the front lines.
But I can understand the reasoning why he went for the Atos.
It doesn't seem bad. It just seems... I mean, it's
Weird.
different. It's worth just noting. And
It's
kind
different from all the, the normal games where
Yeah,
Dazzle
yeah.
doesn't build this item at all.
So
Oh, top lane, DJ gets a Hex.
he's not getting this kill. He's actually on the... kind of on the run here. He's very low in mana here. Yamate not going to chase him down much further. And it looks like both will end up TPing back.
Oh,
Next
here
Roshan
comes
soon.
the gank.
Ooh, Ice is in hot pursuit. Has a blink on DJ as well as a Timber Chain. They're going to need more to kill him. Wind Ranger nearby. That's the key hero to have. Blink not up on Wind Ranger. Just going to be looking for a shackle. The snowball is there. Can he line it up? He's going for it. He misses.
No.
That would have been enough. He actually cancels his TP out. He's looking to turn and doesn't get the hex off.
I think he needed to chain the snowball immediately after the... Because what he did was he did the Walrus Punch and then he did the shards first. I think he needed to do punch, snowball, and then shards. Then it would
Or
have
just wait. He could have waited a second longer for Wind Ranger to get closer.
No, because he was
Tried-
worried that the Timber would chain away to
Yeah,
farm
yeah.
the next camp, so he wanted to make sure that they get the kill. at
And
that
the
place.
Shadow Blade's wearing off
Yeah.
fairly soon, but Fnatic now find themselves in the Roche pit, taking a very quick Roche. There was a remote mine to scout this, but there is no time to react. In the case of Team 123, who now see an easy Roche go the way of Mushi himself, who is getting very scary. Has Butterfly, Satanic, Aegis.
Time to go, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. You have to just bring a gem and take out the mines as needed, and we're getting to the point where the AoE spam from Splinter Blast Power Shot is a bit easier to deal with.
Because they can tank it.
The heroes can, the creeps can't, so
Yeah.
maybe not everyone. I don't know.
Merlini ditched you?
Yeah, we what do you mean? We've got Merlini right here, LD.
Back up Merlini.
Yeah.
Charge Merlini ditched you.
One Merlini replaces another. They're doing the Merlini
Alright,
split
George
shifts.
Merlini will be right there.
All right.
Radiant structures
We'll
are fortified.
see if Fnatic can hold this one. God
Oh
damn
my
it.
god! Oh shit.
Black gets Winter's Curse, but Mushi's not hitting him. Oh, they needed the extra damage from Mushi to help him out there. Mushi's still Satanic, so he's perfectly fine in the snowball in. Oh, blink out. Nice play from Ice. Black is still in. Was that a suicide? What a shackle, though. Mushi likely to go down. Gets graved in Satanic. He needs to hit something. Creeps? No. Illusions? No. Okay, back to 900 HP. That's at least enough to sustain himself. And no techies, no mines. Round 2 possibly coming. Sven, no more ulti, but Sven needs an AC himself.
He has the AC.
No, he needs a Satanic himself, sorry. That's what I'm talking about. I'm getting... It's,
need
it's late,
coffee.
you know? It's reaching that time of the night where things get wonky. We spent half this game talking about some weird boyfriend analogy, which
I promise I'm not gonna do that anymore.
I mean,
Sorry.
I don't mind. I just get confused.
Sorry.
We Australians are a bit slow sometimes. We're as clever as you other people.
Wow.
By other people, I mean non-Australians. I want to insult my own country.
Okay.
That's PC, right? Sure. All right. Invis Room will be picked up. DJ has had quite the game here as far as just farm and impact and dealing with the PL. It just doesn't feel like we've seen Yamate able to accomplish much. Has gone for the Skadi, which is now complete. Holding on to a buyback.
I think just mainly because he needs the Wind Ranger to be the additional damage dealer in fight, so which hasn't happened.
Wind Ranger not
That's why
having
you
a...
see the player, most of the Wind Ranger players actually go for a blink.
Yeah, let's say not having a blink seems to have
Oh, there goes the Aegis.
There's still hope. I see stuff like that happen, and I'm like, this game is actually not over by any means. Yamate's going to go for a fight. He knows the Aegis now worn off. Would love to chase Gem on the Wyvern, and they've still got Winter's Curse. So this is hope.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Tense stuff.
Man, he died so quickly. There was
How
what?
many?
That was,
Must have been a lot of
A
mines.
couple of mines.
Radiant's
A
bottom
couple,
tower
please.
A couple of mines plus power shot plus a
Couple
splinter
of mines.
blast
More like
and a focus
5
fire.
or 6 mines maybe.
Uh,
Must have been a decent sized stack. An Ag Scepter will come up. Give Ben some time. Late game techies is in some ways a core / carry. You cannot underestimate this here in the late game setting.
Wyvern is also a core if you can get the refresher.
Oh yeah.
The damage he outputs in fights is just as
Oh,
good
yeah.
as a core.
Even without a refresh, if you hit that Winter's Curse, it can sometimes get a solo kill on its own, take out one hero. So we find ourselves in a position where Fnatic have a 20,000 net worth lead, but cannot quite win the game. They had Aegis. Maybe they need Aegis and cheese. Maybe they need something else. We'll have to wait and see. Mushi can look to replace that mech and upgrade to a more late game oriented item. We'll have to see if that's going to be part of the plan. And they have got a smoke here, so finding pick off something else that can help. Oh, Shaq on the black, but he's tanky. Winter's Curse available. Splinter Blast actually doesn't... If they get the Splinter Blast into a... Or they just get a Winter's Curse there. Yeah, if he had a Blink, that would have been a kill. But it would also be a 2k gold investment for Wyvern. That could go elsewhere.
We're gonna be here for a long time. Another 10 minutes. Next Roshan.
Well, maybe next Roshan, Fnatic can push. We saw how that kind of went. And next Roshan, by then, Techies has Ags, right? It
Yeah.
should.
And Mushi got a moonshot.
I feel like you replace the mech before Moonshot normally.
He still has a spot though. He's holding a gem.
I'm surprised. I don't feel like it gives him a ton.
Yeah, you can go for the Skadi actually.
Skadi,
Skadi or damage or MKB.
yeah, Daedalus isn't even too bad.
MKB Forbidden Runner, I think.
They've got AC already on black, so. Oh. Either way, it's some money spent. The convenience, you know, you're at the convenience store. You take what's there because it's cheap and it looks good. Ice gonna get caught out. Not the biggest of pickoffs for Fnatic, but still a pickoff, and it leads them directly into a smoke play. DJ is gonna head towards bottom lane to push things out first. Does attack out of smoke, so one of those small things that if 1-2-3 had their eyes on it may have been a tell that Fnatic smoked themselves. But it seems Fnatic don't even care about the smoke. They're just gonna reveal themselves this time. This did not go well last time. You could be so careful. No 4 staffs on the dire side means he's TPing onto the mine. I thought he was going to wait till the Timbersaw landed to blow those up, but instead cancels the TPs. Mushi getting very low. Does have a mech grave as well as a satanic to potentially protect him. And Timbersaw has now arrived here to this mid lane. They want to go for the high ground. No Aegis, no cheese. They say no problem. This Shackle not going to land, and the blink in on the Wind Ranger. Misses the Timber Chain. Also the Cold Embrace there. Where's that Winter's Curse onto Black? Mushi walks a bit too close, but Black nice and tanky. Now the focus goes onto the mid lane of ranks, and it looks like Fnatic, they're not waiting around. They're not giving Techies time to set up that high ground defense, and we'll see if it's going to be the right decision or not. What a Stormbolt cleave. Insta ultra kill from Black. That was quick and easy. One swing of the sword, and Sven gets an ultra kill. That Daedalus pickup already shown itself to be effective. So, Winter, we didn't have to wait 10 minutes. It came a bit quicker, and it was some good stuff.
We are probably still going to have a few minutes.
Yeah.
They might want to just wait for the next rush before they go again.
I mean, I thought they would wait for the next race before they went for that mid push, but they just went for it and showed they didn't even need an Aegis. That's a good chunk of gold ingested into the Fnatic pockets with that Rax money.
And not only that, they force out, 3 buybacks? So the next blow is going to be the killing blow.
Oh, 2 buybacks, but yeah, it's...
The PL. PL plus...
Yeah, with an Aegis and Cheese, I think Fnatic just kind of seal the deal, potentially. Shivers now and Hex on Timbersaw is just as farmed as can be. Late game Timbersaw is just fun to watch and so good to play. Like you can do so much with this hero when you've got 5-6 big items. And BKB start getting short as well. I mean, in the case of the PL, there is no BKB. You just can't afford to buy one. And we're not even looking at any BKBs picked up from Team 1-2-3. Well,
he's going for MKB though.
On the
but he's still
PL,
taking so much damage in team fights. Like you mentioned, the BKB might be a much better option.
Against Timbersaw, it feels... If you want to fight against Aghanim's Timbersaw, good luck without a BKB.
Yeah, I agree. You can't stand and fight though, that's the issue.
Who actually deals with the Timbersaw, like in this lineup?
Shackle shot.
I guess Wind Range is the one
here. They
here.
need to get a shackle shot on him.
You can hope. Even then, he's so tanky. 25 armor without reactive armor, and he quickly gets max reactive armor when he's being focus fired. That's the problem. You shackle him and you focus fire him, suddenly he's got 20 armor. Not to mention the HP regen as well, kicking in. Well, no Roshan. They're just hovering their courier over the pit, so it looks like they will wait for Aegis cheese.
I mean, no, there's
All
no
those good
reason.
snacks.
There's no reason to risk anything at all. You just get the Aegis and cheese and you end the game. There's no
I
risk.
didn't think there was a reason to risk it when they went for mid lane, and that. Anyway, it didn't seem like a risky push, but they didn't have Aegis, and Tusk did have buyback available for it. Black's now going to moonshot himself, so double moonshots on the Fnatic side. That's when you know you're reaching luxury item status. Oh, responsible Ohio. There's the Vlads as well.
I
He's
thought we
looking
agreed
after
not
his
to go
team.
there.
He's Dota responsible.
Oh sure.
You're being a responsible support when in the late game you buy a Vlad's. Especially when your Dazzle goes for a freaking rod of Atos.
And a fast stuff. Fast stuff is very useful
Yeah, I agree.
for the eye shots and a lot of purposes.
I feel like 1-2-3 wanted at least one full staff to try and force people into mines. When you're defending high ground, you want to have that threat of a full staff play.
Good point.
But I guess who would have bought it?
Wyvern?
Tusk, Wyvern. Yeah, Wyvern could have. Whoa, Mushi. Not the item I was expecting. It's armor, and they've already got an AC, I guess.
And it's also another way of dealing damage to the illusions
Yeah.
easily.
It seems like I could.
So good pickup.
The main other item you could get would be the Mjolnir, I guess, instead. But Mjolnir didn't take out the illusions, but then you don't have the bonus armor coming from it. It also doesn't play so nicely with the Satanic.
So here we go. They need to get the shackle on 2 heroes, I think, to win the fight.
Yeah. They see this going on thanks to the remote mine, and they're trying to get the engagement from behind. The PL is actually going for a flank 3-4-3 in the front lines. It's going to be DJ actually getting shackled up. DJ low, remote mine plays come in. Great Winter's Curse on the Black, but he's so tanky with the Warcry. He's just going to turn and two-shot the PL. I think that may be signal for a GG. Winter? Do we get a GG? No, we don't get a GG. They're going to go for the throne, and with good reason.
They're gonna
PL
force the GG.
has no buyback.
Yeah.
They'll force it.
There's no way
Yeah.
they can hold this anymore.
Screw Roche. You go for the tier 4s. There's one buyback on Wyvern who has no Winter's Curse. And just game 1, though. Oh. Missed the top kill. It's alright, Throne. We're watching the more important Throne go down. Here come the buybacks. Wind Ranger did have buyback, and Throne now focused down. These two heroes do not stand a chance at defending this. No Winter's Curse. They'll just go for the kills for some good fun, and it looks like Team 1-2-3 lose game 1. Okay. A fun Mushi versus Yamate showdown, of course, and Mushi wins round 1. It is best of 2, though.
Still has a second chance to redeem himself. Mr. Ng Wei Pong.
You know, the first 30 minutes, it was Yamate winning most of their duels. With some help, but...
They both got a lot of help.
Yeah.
It was never really a
Look at
1v1.
Mushi's score, 1-3-5. That's a struggle game. You don't normally see Mushi... I mean, he had... Not to say he had low impact this game by any means, but that's a...
He was just a
He
distraction.
had farmed the Sven though. And the Timber saw.
He was just a distraction so that the Timber becomes who he is
Yeah.
today.
Hey guys, guess what? PPD was right.
About what?
Sven is the PL counter.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was the
good.
armor for this game.
It was good.
Yeah.
Great.
And
I mean,
the techies, actually. He's
techies.
really good against techies.
Wind Ranger, everything. I think Timbersaw was a good... They needed to give Timbersaw a harder time in the lane. Because Timbersaw with like solo 1v1 lane and then...
Yeah, I think the lane gone too well for him. They probably... But if you think about it, if the Wyvern starts off even from the beginning, from the get-go at top...
Then what happens mid?
Yeah, then what happens to mid?
PL gets
because
wrecked.
PL got a lot of help at the start, so he got a good lane.
And that's the problem with the Tusk techies, because they need the Tusk techies together.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you get nothing.
You guys are supposed to penalize me a chip for that. That's okay.